Assalamualaikum and hi ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you for coming and joining my virtual speech, and I really hope that all of you have a very nice day today. My name is Madam Shahrul Niza with the metric number 277262, and for my speech today, I would like to speak about one interesting topic, which is about why virtual relationship really taking over from actual face-to-face meeting nowadays. Virtual relationship. In this modern age, I am very sure that majority of you are already familiar with this term, but it's okay. Let me explain a little bit what is the definition of virtual relationship. According to the Youth Incorporate website, virtual relationship is referring to a person that has a relationship with someone that physically does not exist but only appears virtually by a software or application. Virtual relationship seems very common in modern life, and there is no surprise when the statistics showed that about 55% of young people admitted to have virtual relationships anytime and anywhere. Some people think that virtual relationship is not as good as actual face-to-face meeting because they think that virtual relationship do not allow us to get the effective experience to know about the new person that we meet. Nevertheless, I personally think that we should accept that virtual relationship really taking over from actual face-to-face meeting and be the most effective way to build a relationship nowadays due to some main reasons. In this speech, I would like to highlight 3 main reasons why virtual relationship really taking over from actual face-to-face meeting nowadays. So the 3 main reasons why virtual relationship really taking over from actual face-to-face meeting are due to the pandemic situation, impacted by technology and social media, and also limitless connection. Let's give all your attention to this speech because I will describe it one by one, all these 3 main reasons. So now, I will start with the point number 1. The first main reason why virtual relationship really taking over from actual face-to-face meeting is due to the pandemic situation. The pandemic COVID-19 crisis literally forced us to change the way we communicate with each other, especially when we want to build a new relationship with a new person that we have met. Although people around the world, including people in our country, need to follow the lockdown period, that is not a reason people cannot communicate with others. The pandemic situation literally led all of us to adapt with a new style of communication and also indirectly taught us to keep in touch with digital communication. From my explanation just now, we obviously can assume that the pandemic situation is definitely one of the main reasons why virtual relationship really taking over from actual face-to-face meeting nowadays. I know it is very difficult to some of us to accept this situation, but we have no choice to deny the truth that virtual relationship is one of the main ways that we can use to have a relationship nowadays. Thus, it is undeniable that virtual relationship should be accepted and assumed as the most effective way to build a relationship due to the pandemic situation that we have faced in this present day. So that's all about for my explanation from point number 1. So now, I will proceed to the point number 2. Besides, the main reasons why virtual relationship really taking over from actual face-to-face meeting is due to the impact of technology and social media. In this present day, technology controls the biggest part of this world, and it seems like it has no end since a lot of new electronic gadgets existed in the market. Electronic gadgets definitely led us to have more virtual relationships than actual face-to-face meeting because people nowadays use their own electronic gadgets as a medium to install all the social media applications and use it to communicate or meet with other person virtually. This situation is actually not a surprise for me because with the technology and the presence of a lot of social media applications nowadays, people really utilize it in order to maintain or have relationship with others. According to the study from Utah State University, the higher level in using technology really impacted the relationship based on 2 aspects, which are connection and interaction. From this study, I can assume that technology and social media replace the actual face-to-face meeting and change the way we communicate with the society, which is in virtual appearance such as by video call or status on social media or so on. Thus, it is totally clear that virtual relationship really taking over from actual face-to-face meeting and should be considered as the most effective ways to build a relationship nowadays. So that's all about my explanation for point number 2. Last but not least, the other main reason why virtual relationship really taking over from actual face-to-face meeting is due to the limitless connection. Limitless connection. Limitless connection can be assumed as the main reason why people prefer to have virtual relationship, because people can build more than one relationship at the same time, no matter through social media, voice call, video call, or any other relevant platform. With the unlimited internet connection and technology today, people can have the freedom to surf any applications or website without limit in order to communicate with other people or build a new relationship virtually. I know some of you may think that the limitless connection that we can obtain from the virtual relationship can lead to the negative effects. But in my point of view, I think we should consider it from the positive effects. Don't you think that the limitless connection that we build by having virtual relationship can lead us to strengthen the current relationship and also add the other new relationship? I really hope that all of you can consider this statement. But what I can say here is, even though the virtual relationship can help us to have limitless connection with others, we still need to be careful with the person that we meet virtually in order to prevent cyberbullying or cybercrime. Hence, it is totally undeniable that virtual relationship really taking over from actual face-to-face meeting due to the limitless connection that we can have with other people virtually. In conclusion, it is totally clear that the pandemic situation, impacted by technology and social media, and limitless connection are the three main reasons why virtual relationship really taking over from actual face-to-face meeting nowadays. Although the virtual relationship should be accepted as the most effective way to build a relationship, I still can deny that the actual face-to-face meeting is still relevant to be the way for us to communicate or meet with other person as human beings. Lastly, I would like to say thank you so much for the time and attention that all of you have contributed for my speech today. I really hope that my speech will increase your knowledge about the related topic. That's all from me. Thank you.